this year many people who we know, they're not physically with us anymore. So we don't really know whether our name is also going to be on this register that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has instructed the angels for the souls to be taken. In reality, it's just people like myself that we're heedless, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, through our beloved Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, has given this indication to us every night. You know, the du'as when we learn, most of you have learned in the masjids, the du'a for sleeping, before we sleep, the du'a for waking up, is all linked to life and death. So when we go to sleep at night, most of us, you know, we actually go to sleep when the phone is in our hand, and we sleep and the phone drops out of our hand. But is this the real way to actually go to sleep? Why? Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that I take people's souls when they die, and also take their souls when they sleep. So the death the sleep is like death, is like the sister of death, it says. So really, our honorable teacher Sheikh Ahmad Dabag Hafizullah, they mentioned that many people, they take risks. So some take risks in marriage, so it becomes successful, some fail. Some take risks in business, they become successful, they fail. Some take risks in operations, so you have a successful one, you fail. But they mentioned the biggest risk a person takes is that they don't do tawbah before they go to sleep. This is the biggest risk someone takes. Why? Because like I said, the sleep is like we're entering death. So it's not really our quilt or our blanket we're putting over our heads. In reality, it's a coffin, because we don't know whether we're going to actually be blessed with another day. Thousands and thousands of people die in their sleep. Every 24 hours, 250,000 people die. So what we should do, make a habit of, especially now, this is a night, you could say, for many of us to restart or recharge ourselves. So before we do rest, we should do tawbah, sincere tawbah. We should clean our hearts from any grudges. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala takes our souls while we sleep. What benefit of them grudges is going to be to us? And then if Allah blesses us with opening our eyes tomorrow, very first thing you should do is actually thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from the bottom of your heart. Why? As the dua indicates of your heart. Why? As the dua indicates that all praise to Allah, who gave us life after giving us death. So who gave us life after giving us death. So we were almost dead, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us life again. So the very almost dead, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us life again. So the very first thing we should do is thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then make intentions, because the dua indicates to life and death. So we have another day to life and death. So we have another day before we enter the sleep again. So now enter the sleep again. So now we should make big intentions. Sometimes we're big intentions. Sometimes where we're supposed to not be stingy, we become stingy. Because it doesn't not be stingy, we become stingy. Because it doesn't cost anything to make intentions. So make big intentions when you wake up. So make big intentions when you wake up. Think about the ummah. Think about the mission. So make intention, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, out of your endless treasures. I intend to feed endless treasures. I intend to feed all the humans, all the jinn, clothe them, give them shelter, give them food. Everybody is in need. Sometimes we make intention, I'm going to feed a family in my village. That's good as well. But who's stopping you from making a big intention? That's good as well. But who's stopping you from making a big intention? So make it